Alright guys, so welcome into the Patreon page. Going to be giving you the cash lineup for week 3. Now I'm going to be showing you the GPP lineups that I've made as well. Let's get started here with the easy plays at running back. There's two easy plays that I really do like. So Giovanni Bernard, you look at what he's done without Joe Mixon. He's averaged 20 DK points without him. That's in 3 games. You look at what he did last week. He had 8.2 points, and that was with Joe Mixon kind of going in and out of the game. So I really like him. Seems like a nice safe option for 15 DK points. Another safe option for you is going to be Corey Clement here. They're most likely going to be without Jay and also Darren Sproles, so that just makes Corey Clement just a nice safe lock play for you. 2 easy lock plays for you. You could also possibly think about Wendell Smallwood here. He's more of a tournament option, but he's 3K, and we know how the Eagles like to spread out their carries. All right, so now let's get into receiver here. So I really like Tyreek Hill. That game is a 56 over and under, so I think I'm just going to be playing Tyreek Hill. The chances that he is one of the players scoring a touchdown in that game is extremely high. It has to be over like 60%. So I'm going to go with him. And now it's where it gets difficult here with the receivers. I really like Brandon Cooks, but I don't know. That seems like a harder matchup. You got Keelan Cole, not a bad matchup. You got Nelson Aguilar as well. I really like this one. You look at the targets that he's gotten the last few weeks. 22 targets total. Don't mind that option. We'll come back to that. I'm going to start it off here, though, with Devin Funchess here. He's 5K. He does have sort of a harder matchup, most likely. But I don't mind this option. I do think he'll get you like 12 DK points, maybe 15 DK points, more of the same towards this stat line. So let's go with him. And then I'm also going with him because I really like Cam Newton at his price here. It seems like a nice safe cash play for you. You could pay down a little bit for some of the other quarterbacks, but you look at his floor, I think it's more like 18 DK points like he got in week 1 against Dallas. So 6K for Cam Newton. He's most likely going to 3X this. So you got a nice safe stack here with these two. Not a bad start. Let's get into defense here. So there's really 4 defenses that I'm looking at now. Vikings, Jaguars, Bears, all at the top, obviously. But then you look down at the Cowboys here. 2.2K going against the Seahawks, who haven't looked that good. Their offense is not that good. Probably because they're not running Chris Carson. That's neither here nor there. But really not a bad option. I'm going to go with Bears D right now in this build, just because they're the cheapest option out of those 3 at the top. So let's go with Bears D. And now we have 16.8K to finish our lineup build. Let's get into tight end here. So I really like Zach Ertz. Not a bad option. Travis Kelce, obviously in that high total game, really like him. I'm going to be staying away from Jordan Reed. The Packers typically are pretty good against the tight end. I really like George Kittle, though. Another situation to monitor, though, is Jack Doyle's health. So he's not at practice this Friday morning as I'm doing this video. So, wow. I was kind of under the assumption that he might play. So now for me in my cash line, it's either George Kittle in this high total game, which I really like, or you go down to Eric Ebron here, save $900 or $1,100. We'll see if I need that. So I'm going to go with George Kittle for now, but I really like Eric Ebron at that price. The decisions here, guys, they're fun. Let's see here now for the cash build. How do we want to finish it off? Do we want to go with high-end receiver? Not a bad option. Or do we want to go with high-end running back, someone like Alvin Kamara? Can we even do that? No, we cannot do that. So if you want to get Alvin Kamara, you'd have to go with Eric Ebron and think about Kamara Aiken maybe. A receiver that I want to touch on, though, is going to be Tyler Boyd. Look at what he did last week at his price here. 3.7K. He had 21 DK points last week, had 9 targets. That's a really nice price for him at that, production that he had last week. That's kind of crazy. Normally, DraftKings will price him up to 4.5K at least. All right, but let's get straight down to it. So I really like Christian McCaffrey here. I don't want to get overexposure to the Carolina Panthers, so I'm not going to go that route. So I'm going to pay down to going to be Kareem Hunt for me here, Tevin Coleman or Jordan Howard. I really like Jordan Howard in that matchup. But let's go with Tevin Coleman, actually. He's a workhorse back. He's under... he is under 7K, so a workhorse back under 7K I really do like. That leaves us with 5.9K to finish out our build here. I really like Marquise Goodwin if he's actually going to play. Let's see here. Will be a game time decision. So I don't like that. Let's see here. See, it's filling out this last 2 spots that have been difficult for me because it's just a hard situation. All right, let's just Kamara Aiken I like as a value play along with Tyler Boyd. Let's go up to Zach Ertz here. And now let's get to the flex. And now the flex, we can get Tevin Coleman in here. Let's break down the scoring here. So I think Cam Newton's going to get you about 20 DK points. Giovanni Bernard and Corey Clement about 15 each. So right there, you're at 50 DK points. Tyreek Hill, 20 points. So right there, you're at 70. Funchess and Aiken, probably 25. So you're at 105. And then Bears D, probably 15. So what is that, 120? And then Coleman, 15, 135. And then Zach Ertz, hopefully, I get you like 10 points. So 145, not bad. That's kind of, you in cash lineups, you kind of want to hit towards 150. That should be your goal always. But real quick, let's show you the GPP lineup, show you what I was thinking here. So Patrick Mahomes, I want to stack him with Marquise Goodwin. If he's not playing, you're going to go with Dante Pettis. So obviously we're stacking this game. Tyreek Hill got to be in there. Then I had George Kittle. I'm actually going to go Travis Kelce in this game as well. I think it'll be the tight end game. So that was me stacking that KC San Francisco game. This is my stack of the Bills versus the Minnesota Vikings. So obviously I just went with the total stack of the Minnesota Vikings here. Really like Latavius Murray. If they get up, he'll probably score a touchdown. Tyler Boyd, I did the value option there. Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen. Threw in Eric Ebron as a nice save play. And then I also went with Vikings D in this stack. So 5 Vikings in this, not a bad play. Let's go here with Philadelphia. So Philadelphia I liked because Zach Ertz, he should just tear it up. He should be seeing a ton of targets in this game. Then I went with Bears D. So kind of a smaller stack here, but I run it back with Corey Clement in there. So you see what I was thinking there. Now lastly, let's get into this one. Cam Newton, Devin Funchess, Nelson Aguilar. Don't mind that. Then Ian Thomas, the tight end. He has a nice, safe, easy matchup. So he's a low-end tight end play. Definitely a tournament play, but I don't mind it. So as you can see here, in all my lineups, I kind of had Giovanni Bernard and Corey Clement, so I'm pretty much locking them in. One game that I really do like that's kind of sneaky is going to be Atlanta versus the Saints. So Matt Ryan, he looked good last week, looked horrible the first week. But Julio Jones has typically tore up the Saints. So because of that, I was trying to decide who I would run it back with if it was Michael Thomas or Alvin Kamara. I ended up going with Michael Thomas, but you could certainly try to fit in Alvin Kamara and then pay down here and go with Kamara Aiken instead of D.D. Westbrook. And then this one I liked as well, just because the Tennessee Titans have given up the most points to the receivers this year. It's 47 per game. So Blake Bortles, I really do like. Keelan Cole and D. Westbrook. If for some reason Leonard Fournette is out, this is one of my favorite builds here. All right, but hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please let me know. Send me a message on Twitter. Put in the comment sections of YouTube.